Hey, how's it going, everyone? So in today's video, we're going to be taking a look at the deluxe Saw Gerrera from Rogue One. So I had this figure on order from Dorkside, but I was poking around on Target's app, just checking to see what stores had what in stock. All of my local Targets said that they had 3 to 5 of these in stock. So I took a short little 3-mile drive down the road to my closest Target. They had 6. So I was able to kind of fish through the 6 and found what I thought to be the best one. So yeah, I'm super happy to have this. And of course, it comes in a deluxe size box. Yes, the figure is big, but there is a lot of empty space over here. But all right. But you got Star Wars The Black Series up top. Through the window, you can see Saw comes with a blaster pistol. I could not find the name of that thing. And you have his staff, or his walking stick. So 2 accessories. Then down here, you have Rogue One, A Star Wars Story, and Saw Gerrera. On this side of the box, the front window wraps around, and you got Star Wars The Black Series again down there. And there's the side with the artwork. Very nice picture of Saw. I'm assuming that's supposed to be Jeddah there in the background. But yeah, great looking picture. This color, though, for the Rogue One line, it's just beautiful. You've got a nice size window on the top of the box. On the bottom, you have the barcode and all this very small writing. And there's the back of the box. Same picture as the side, only bigger. You've got a short bio in various languages. Saw Gerrera is number 10 in this Rogue One line. And then you got some more stuff down there that no one reads. And since I'm on the back of the box, I'll just read the bio real quick. It just says, Gerrera is bunkered on the ancient world of Jeddah, coordinating a prolonged insurgency against the Imperial occupation. His ailing health does little to wither his resolve to fight. All right, I'm going to get Saw Gerrera open, and let's take a look at him. All right, so here is Saw Gerrera out of the box, and let's get a good look at him. We'll start up here with his head, and like I said, I went through the 6 that they had at the store, and I found the one to be the best, and this looks fantastic. I mean, this is tremendous. The likeness to Forrest Whitaker is striking. This is really, really good. The eyes look good. The nose, the mouth, the beard, mustache, the little scar over here looks really nice. The hair looks good. His little fro, his little half an afro looks really good. Kind of a cool texture too. It feels nice. Yeah, this is one of the best faces I think they've done. So from the neck up, this is just fantastic. From the neck down, there is so much going on. I don't even know where to begin. We'll start with this whole chest piece. So this whole piece is just an overlay. It's just put on there, and you can see there's not much going on underneath. It's just the color of the uniform. So this armor is just placed on him. It's all separate, but there's so much on here. His little breathing apparatus, the oxygen mask. It'd be funny if it was helium. But yeah, his little oxygen, it's held on by this thing. I don't know if this comes out or not. I don't want to pull, but it only goes so far. And the way his arms are, he can't hold this thing, or at least I can't figure out how to get him to hold it. But it does move inside this little ring. I'll play with it some more. All right, time out. I'm shooting this after the fact, but forget everything I just said. This mask pulls out the bottom like that. I thought this was a ring, but it's not. It's just an upside down hook. Yes, he can hold the mask. I could have sworn I saw a promo shot of him holding this. Now, he cannot get his hand up to his face. I mean, with the arms, you know, that's about as far as you can get. But at least he can hold the thing. So yes, he can hold this mask. It does just slide out the bottom. Just wanted to throw this in here. Now back to the video. You got this thing hanging off the mask. It's on a little hook, and this loves to come unhooked. And it is a pant load of fun getting it to hook back through that little tiny hole. But it looks nice. I mean, it hangs nice. You have this hose here that is plugged in there. I don't know if that comes out. I tried pulling it. I don't want to pull too hard. I mean, it's pegged in there. I mean, it looks like it could probably come out. I don't want to fool with it, but it's hooked in right there. A little hose going around to this tank, which looks fantastic. I mean, all this detail in here is just so good. This looks really, really good. Got some silver on top of the tank. Got this little bit in there. Yeah, just so much detail, so much color. This little hangy down bit there. This little bit of silver. This thing up here looks really good. This giant armor bit on his shoulder is very flexy. It will move. It's almost like it's sort of pegged in. This little piece will move. Then he just has a nice soft rubbery shoulder pad over there. Yeah, the arms look good. Got some nice silver and black here on the arm. Good detail on there. Now this thing loves to come unpegged, and it is an absolute bear to get plugged back in. I'm almost tempted to glue it. Stand by. All right, so I use these pickups to jam that little peg back in there. This thing loves to pop out. I wish they would either have changed the connection, how it hooks in, or just made it fixed. This thing loves to pop out, and like I said, it is not fun trying to get that thing back in there. But the cape does look nice. It's a solid plastic piece. It's a little bendy, not that bendy, but a little bendy. The folds look great. The colors look really nice. It's a good looking cape. It's also pegged in over here. So this thing can be removed, but I don't want to fool with this thing ever again. This is a nightmare. And since we're still on his back, I think all this looks very nice. This looks good. This is pretty cool. Got this strap hanging down. Great detail in here. The back of the collar is very nice. Again, this shoulder pad's just, it just looks neat. The arm, the left arm, this green is gorgeous. Little bit of little doodads there, silver, black, silver, more blue, more green. So this hand is gloved with this little bit on the back, whereas, you know, the right hand is just skin. But yeah, it looks great. Nice detail in the skin on his hand. That looks very good. But yeah, cool looking arms. All this in here I cannot get over. I mean, it's just great. The belt is cool. There's so much going on in the belt. Silver, all these little sculpted things just look awesome. Some canisters there. We saw the tank already. It looks wonderful. I mean, there's just so much detail. The back of him, I'm afraid to lift up the cape. The back of the belt is smooth, with the exception of the tank on that side that goes to his little breathing apparatus. There's his little bumpy butt. Got some wrinkles back there. Cool texture going on in here with these little lines. Love that. And then the legs are so detailed. All this in here, this little thing looks good. It's just a cool figure. It's beautiful. Well, I don't know if I'd ever call Saw beautiful. The figure just looks incredible. This silver looks good. The little split at the bottom of the pants is cool. His little sandal, just awesome. The toes look good. All this detail in here. Look at that. That's just awesome. The back got this cool little strap. Got a little buckle there. This going on the bottom of his left leg. And then the right leg, of course, is the cybernetic leg. Again, all this in here it just looks incredible. So from head to toe, I mean, this figure looks amazing. My only real gripe is this. My second gripe is the right leg is a little bit longer than the left, and he was a pain to stand right out of the box. So I figured if you bend the right leg just a little bit, he stands up okay. All right, so we know the figure looks incredible, but let's look at articulation. So the head is very limited because it's sort of trapped inside all this going on up there. You do have a little bit of side to side. You don't have any down. You have a little bit of up, and you do have some fair amount of tilt. So yeah, the head's a little bit limited as far as range. So both of these shoulder pads are very flexible, so the arms can get up that far. And he does have butterfly joints, which is cool. Now, as far as taking the arm around, the shoulder pad does get in the way, and anytime you mess with this shoulder pad, it wants to knock the cape out. So you'll just have to take my word. They do go around, but it really kind of messes with all this up in here. And on the left side, this kind of gets in the way. Yeah, it kind of blocks it a little bit. I mean, it does go around, but there we go. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, this thing is big. He's got single jointed elbows that get a little bit past 90. There is a swivel at the elbow, a swivel at the wrist. There's an up and down hinge on the right hand, and a side to side hinge on the left. As far as midsection, he's got some twist. He's got some pretty good crunch, some very, very good back, as well as some excellent side to side tilt. The legs get up that far, and I forgot to mention, you can see more of the cybernetic leg up in there. That is awesome. They go way out. They only go back to about right there. There's an upper thigh swivel, single knees that get up that far, and there is a swivel at the knee joint. So the left foot with the sandal goes down that far, up that far, and it swivels. And on the right side, you've got about that much down. It goes up to there, and that will also swivel. All right, so next let's take a look at his accessories. So first up is the blaster pistol that he comes with, and this thing is really cool. Again, I could not find the name of this thing. It's all silver, got some brown on the grip like a wrap. Great detail in here. All this in here looks great. I mean, I love the look of this thing. Pretty much the same on both sides. Yeah, it's kind of the same thing on that side of the grip. But yeah, it is a really, really cool looking pistol. So let's see how Saw holds this blaster pistol. So that goes in very well. The trigger finger is right through the trigger guard, right on the trigger, and that looks very, very nice. Now, I don't think we saw Saw wield a blaster in Rogue One, but that does look pretty cool. I like that. And just having it up like this, I think looks pretty sweet. And I think having it down low looks pretty good too. So next, let's see how the holster works. So this holster, it's just all right, it drops right in. All right, that would be very hard to get out quickly, but it does look very good there in its holster. And again, the detail on this belt is just sick. I mean, all this in here, cool looking holster, but yeah, that looks really nice there. And here's the staff / walking stick that he comes with. It's sort of a brownish color with some silver throughout. This does not appear to come apart anywhere. I was sort of tugging, in the middle and on the ends. Doesn't appear to come apart, but it's a nice sculpt. I mean, the texture is very cool. The silver paint here and there looks very good. Got some nice detail on this end. Silver, silver, some more silver with some very nice detail in there, and then a little silver on the tip. Yeah, it's a pretty cool staff. And as far as him holding this, you can just slip that through there, and that looks very good. And if you want to get it in two hands and use it like a weapon, yeah, you could do that. And of course, with the left hand being the gripping hand, you can put the staff in the left and have the blaster in the right, and I think that looks very nice. And there he is on the shelf, so yeah, I'm super happy with this. I mean, I had to clear out a pretty big spot there. He takes up a lot of real estate. I mean, he is way bigger than you think, and he's pretty tall. You get an idea of height comparison. Of course, Kay back there towers over everyone, but he looks phenomenal on the shelf. And you see I have the right leg bent just a little bit to get him to stand up, but I think it's a pretty good pose actually, like he's walking or struggling to walk, but the detail from head to toe is just insane. So I'd have to say this figure is pretty amazing. I mean, this is one of the most detailed figures I think they've done, that I can think of. The face alone, I mean, this is one of the best faces they've done. Striking resemblance to Forrest Whitaker. And all this, I mean, it's so busy. There's so much going on, but the hoses, all this in here, all the detail, just killer. Belt, awesome. Legs, awesome. I love this, the cybernetic leg. That just looks cool. The sandal. Head to toe, killer figure. Very happy with it. So happy I found one in the store, but yeah, super pleased with this one. But I want to hear from you guys, so please comment below and let me know what you think of Saw Gerrera from Rogue One. And if you like videos on Star Wars The Black Series, please consider dropping a like on this video, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and please turn on notifications. I'd certainly appreciate it. And I just thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you guys next time.